Okay, hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm finally almost all the way okay. So we are doing something a little different today. I know you guys remember can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, put a green heart in the chat. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. So we have a few guests here today, and we are going to revisit the Black Education Station platform. I'm going to bring them up, allow them to introduce themselves, and let's go. Okay, how you doing today, Hotep?
Dr. Bumpus, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
For some reason, I can't hear you.
They can hear me, so you good. Just introduce yourself.
I'm not sure why I can't hear you. Um,
Can you hear me, Mr. Brown?
Yes, I can hear
hey,
you.
Dr. Brown.
Okay,
I
go ahead and
can't hear you
introduce
either. I don't know
yourself.
why I can't hear anybody.
I'm gonna mute him. Put yourself on. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I got you. Good evening, everybody. I'm Coach Brown, Barry Brown, author of the #1 book for youth student athletes, the Student Athlete Playbook, and have the series on the new BES special show, House of Wonder, the Student Athlete Playbook with Coach Brown. So very happy to be here with you, Attorney Bumpus Jackson, and here to talk about the Black Education Station and our new show, House of Wonder.
Okay, and I'm just having everybody come up and introduce themselves and kind of let everybody know what we're talking about today.
Dr. Bishop, how you doing?
Hey, I'm wonderful. How are you?
Doing wonderful, doing wonderful. It's
If
your
you could,
turn.
yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I mean, I heard you make the statement. I know you was talking to me. I'm sorry. My name is Troya. I am so happy to be here. Happy to be a part of anything that's related to Black people and Black excellence, and getting Black people and Black excellence in people's consciousness and the good stuff. So I am an educator. I teach both children and adults. I teach academics and advocacy. And again, thank you for having me, and I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Okay, and can you hear us now, Hotep?
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord, he can't hear us still.
You still can't hear.
Okay, and Daisy, can you hear us?
I sure can.
Okay, if you could just introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I am Daisy the Clown. My nose is right over here. I've been a professional clown for more than 25 years doing birthday parties, corporate events, team buildings. I've traveled around the world, 6 continents, more than 40 countries to date. I'm making some balloons right now as we speak. Literacy and bubble shows and balloons are all the things that I do. So as we have the new series coming out, I truly enjoyed sharing through a clown's perspective how to take on the task that we all should be responsible to do. And I'm in the Bay Area.
Okay, well, guys, I'm just kind of here to facilitate. So I'm going to give you guys the floor. Just kind of, I don't know, whoever wants to start, you guys just let me know. I'm going to go on mute. But if you could just tell everybody, a lot of people were here the week we talked about Black Education Station, but for those who weren't, just kind of give a recap, um, what the platform is, how you can find it, and then talk about this new show that we have coming up.
Well,
Barry, gonna
Hotep.
take it over?
Yep, go ahead, Hotep. Yep.
All right. Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all of you. My name is Hotep, chairman of the board for Black Education Station. Very excited to be able to share with you guys what's happening now. For those that don't know, Black Education Station is indeed a historic movement, a historic moment in time. It is, in short, Disney, Netflix, and PBS Kids all combined, but it's Black owned, Black family owned. It's designated for the education of young Black children ages 0 to 10. Oh my goodness, it's so historic. It is commercial free, child appropriate. All the content is created by Black educators and experts like you see here. I'm one of the content creators. I've been a part of Black Education Station since the beginning and very proud about what's happening now because we're in February of 2025 and Black Education Station has just produced and released the first episode of what's being called the Black Sesame Street. First it was Black Wall Street. Now you got Black Sesame Street on Black Education Station. And all these people that you see here are a part of that. And I can't be any more pleased and excited, especially as a former teacher and now a proud father. So with that, that's what Black Education Station is. That's the moment in time that we're in. And with the government doing what it's doing, you guys see that they're trying to erase our history. They're trying to get rid of the Department of Education. I don't know what's going to happen with the education in our country as we move forward. I don't think they even know. But what I do know is that we have the power and the opportunity to take it in our hands, and Black Education Station is just a part of that. So with that, I'm going to mute myself and let the other people, esteemed experts and educators here, contribute to the conversation, and I'm going to be quiet for now. So y'all take it from here.
Well, ladies first. Ladies first.
Miss Daisy, you're on the West Coast, so I'll let you go first.
Got it. Can you repeat the question, please?
Tell us a little bit about your show and what you're doing with Black Education Station.
Perfect. So my series was chores. So just like you would sweep the floor, make your bed, and make it in a silly way, or vacuum. So all of the chores that you would normally be responsible for to help contribute to the household were things that I did and made a cute little series. It's 12 of them. I cleaned out my house thoroughly, and shooting some of these are going to different places. So I am grateful that it forced me to do it in a quick period of time. But I don't think we always think about how magical and fun your ordinary task can be. So just going outside and then paying attention to the birds or the trees that I have, or going to a different place, always see the magic and the fun of what you do. And that's what I think kids can resonate with a lot, that you can have fun. You can put on some music and dance with the broom, kind of when I was small, what my grandma did. So I had music playing the entire time. So it's just a fun way to get your chores done, especially when we don't feel like it as well.
That's awesome. And so again, my name is Troya, and I am on a series on Black Education Station called Let's Connect. And in that series, we are talking about exactly ways that kids can really connect. It's connected to a curriculum that I produced for adults. And one thing that we know is that a lot of times we want to have really deep, meaningful, powerful, loving connections, but sometimes people don't really know how to get there. And as an educator that's been working with children for over 20 years, I wanted to give something back to kids to let them know ways that they can connect with the adults in their lives that they want to have a deeper connection with, and vice versa. So our show is Let's Connect, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you when it's rolled out.
Excellent. Yes, ma'am. Dr. Bishop. Well,
Thank you.
I'm Coach Brown. That's right. That's right. I'm Coach Brown. And so I'm excited about the House of Wonder because like Hotep said earlier, it's an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing thing for the community of Black people, where all the content on BES is made by Black content creators for our Black youth. And we have the responsibility to educate our young people. I know a lot of parents out here, and I've heard the comments directly, so I'm speaking for firsthand. saying that they believe it's somebody else's responsibility to teach their children. And that's just not the truth. The truth is we are responsible for our children, and any
You're
young
right.
people that we are blessed to interact with, it's our duty and obligation to educate them. And so with the creation of this new beautiful show called House of Wonder, you have all these wonderful people: Daisy the Clown, Dr. Troya Bishop, Hotep, Black Lion and Cub. Listen, my segment is Coach Brown and the Student Athlete Playbook. And so I'm the resident coach in the House of Wonder. So you will see me talking about being on time to school. You'll hear me talking about having the right equipment and tools inside the classroom and in whatever particular sport or extracurricular activity you participate in. We'll also be talking about character. Young people, it's okay to be an outstanding student athlete or an outstanding band member or an outstanding vocalist. However, none of that matters if somebody thinks you're a horrible person. Character matters. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll be talking about all these things with Coach Brown and the Student Athlete Playbook in the House of Wonder. Hey, tune in, get your subscription now on Black Education Station, and hey, we're gonna have a great time working with our young people. And hey, parents, you're gonna have a great time watching it too. Because anytime you sit down and watch with your children, that quality time you will never get back. And you will be amazed what your children remember when they grow up. So hey, House of Wonder, Black Education Station. It gets no better with Coach Brown, Daisy the Clown, Dr. Troya Bishop, and my man, my brother, Hotep.
Hey man, listen, I am y'all don't understand. Like it brings tears to my eyes to be able to talk about this because for so long we've been complaining about what Disney is not doing, the lack of representation on other places and platforms. And as Barry said, it is our responsibility. It's no one else's responsibility to educate our children. But those of us as parents that want to raise highly productive children, all the data and the science says that it is parents that understand that they are the primary caregivers and educators of their children that produce that kind of student, that kind of person in this world. Building strong children is my personal life mission. And being a father myself, I have a 3 and a 5-year-old. We watch PBS Kids, right? And I like PBS Kids, but there's no better experience than to be able to say and see ourselves represented throughout the entire series and not have to worry about commercials, not have to worry about some of these topics that we might see is questionable in regards to things that we want to bring up amongst our children. No longer are we going to allow people to play top politics with the lives of our children. Let me say that again. No longer are we willing to stand by and allow people to play politics with the lives of our children. Barry and Troy, me both know me most. I work in schools all across this country, and I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what's happening, schools are scared. Schools are scrambling. They're in a state of chaos. They don't know what they're going to do. They don't know how they're going to do it, and our children are suffering. COVID already, took our children out for several years, and now it's going to happen again unless we do something about it and to be a part of the solution, not to complain and whine and blame other people, but to be a part of the solution is one of the most gratifying experience that I have in my life. So to be on Black Education Station and particularly House of Wonder, man. And again, I didn't know if I said this right, but Black Education Station is a streaming service. Black history, 24/7, 365. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter what time it is. It doesn't matter what device you're using. You can tap in and allow your children to experience the glory of who we are. You understand? Oh my God, I'm done talking. Dr. Bumpus, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Okay, well, I don't know. I just want to say, does anybody in the chat have any questions about the platform or anything that they would like to hear from our panel today? I don't know. I guess if you could just probably tell us about maybe the pricing, and just give them information on how and where they can subscribe?
So I'll answer that question. Black Education Station operates just like Netflix. So whatever you know about Netflix is the same thing for Black Education Station. And I have to say it that way because oftentimes when we talk to people about Black Education Station, they say, oh, okay, so do I just follow on IG? No, this isn't on IG. This isn't on YouTube. This is its own platform, its own network. You understand? So you have Hulu, you have Netflix, and you have Black Education Station. The subscription is only $9.99 a month. I mean, I pay that for parking on a daily basis. You understand? It's nothing. And so again, I just want to be clear about what Black Education Station is because it's hard for people to imagine that it is actually what it is. Like they think it's on a YouTube, it's on somebody else's. No, we have our own, and it's commercial free, ladies and gentlemen. You ain't got to worry about those commercials that come up and you're like, what's this? No, we got our own. So that's a little bit about it. Barry, Troy, or Daisy, you guys can contribute if you want as well. There you go. There it is. It's so beautiful. Look at that.
It is a beautiful platform. And for those, if you do have a Roku TV, just like when you turn your TV on and a different icon pop up, once you get the subscription, the icon will pop up and you'll be able to access it through your television. And so what I personally did I know people who have several children, and a lot of times it's hard to find programming for them that is good, because what happens is if you only use YouTube, you may find something that's appropriate for them on YouTube, but the commercials that come up are a lot of times very inappropriate for a young kid. But the good thing with Black Education Station, like Hotep said, there are no commercials. And if you have a cousin like me that have a whole bunch of kids, kill them 5 kids, though, that not kill kids, but kill the bird with one stone, with however you say it, and get that one subscription for $9.99 that you have taken care of those gifts for the kids, whether it was Valentine's, Christmas, birthdays, whatever. You've done that for the whole year, and everybody's covered, because again, the content covers birth to 10 years old. And really, I teach 6th grade, but it's appropriate for kids who are even older, because a lot of times they need that reinforcement with skills and character development as well. So that's my 2 cents. It definitely is a great investment.
Absolutely.
B?
Daisy the Clown. What? You got a zebra hand puppy? I think you're on mute.
We can't hear you, Daisy.
We can't hear. But I love that. I love that zebra though. Yeah, we can't hear. I love
the zebra too.
We can't hear.
Oh man. But hopefully she comes back on. But yeah, Dr. Bishop, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing how people respond to the first episode of House of Wonder. Looking at the trailer is amazing.
And where's the trailer at?
Mm-hmm.
It's not on. We need to play that trailer. How do we get that trailer up?
So you can go to, if you go up to the top of the website and go to, I think it says stream or something at the top. One of the buttons at the top. No, at the top. At the top, there's there you go. Let's see.
I can't wait.
There you go. It should be at the top of your screen.
Yep, there it is. Yep.
Oh, hey roomies. Welcome to my room in the House of Wonder. I'm Olivia, and this is a magical place where we learn, laugh, and discover amazing things together. But guess what? You're not just a guest. You're part of the House of Wonder family. So grab your curiosity, put on your thinking caps, and let's explore, create, and have fun. Every room in this house has something special, and today we're diving into a world of favorites. Favorites are the things we like best. For example, my favorite animal is a dog. Yes, I like giraffes and bears too, but dogs are my favorite of them all. Do you have a favorite animal? What is it? That's great. As you watch this episode of House of Wonder, think about your favorite things. At the end, I want to know what your favorite part of this show was. Are you ready? Let's go!
It's time to work out with the Hustle Brothers. Today's
I love it.
exercise is
All right, so you're watching,
Jogging
you
in
actually saw the
place.
entire episode. Dr. Bumpus, if you could pause it for a second. So what they did is, this is good for all your people watching now. They decided that for the rest of February, for the next day and a half, they will make the first episode of House of Wonder, free to the public. So anybody that's watching this for the next day and a half to celebrate Black History Month, to celebrate our Black buyout right on the 28th, and also their new sponsored holiday, Black Heroes Day. Black Education Station is making this episode 1 of the series, free for the public. So this is the entire episode. It's about 25 minutes long. So you don't want to play it right now, but people can watch it there. You're seeing snippets. You can skip through it if you want, but that's what it looks like.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. Can you all hear me?
Okay, now we can hear
Yes.
you.
Woo! Gotta love those calls from moms. Yeah, and you'll see me in there too. Well, this is my friend Nakuru. And Nakuru is a lake in Nairobi. So you'll have history lessons and different things about Africa that shows up in my segments. And if you saw me, I saw you, you are making noise. Okay, shh, don't tell anybody. I was on mute. So I made this flower out of balloons since we were on there. So there'll be opportunities for you to see me twist awesome flowers. Sometimes I'll put them in my hair or on my shirt. Yeah, and sometimes she makes me wear them too. Hey, I thought you liked them. Well, sometimes. But it's all things like that. Well, you'll get interactions, you'll get curiosity. So kids learn to ask questions and they're not shy to do that. You're encouraged to ask questions because we want everyone to stay curious, just like the young lady said. Yeah, because I like to ask questions. So they get rewarded for asking questions. Woohoo! Instead of being ashamed or feel like they're not smart enough. So in all of the Daisy segments, you'll see something that we did. And as we go along, you'll get the confidence builders so they know who they are, who God says that they are, versus outside influences. Yeah, what she said.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, listen, ladies and gentlemen, how often do you
Amazing.
see
I
a
love
black
it.
clown? Listen, let's think about this for a moment. How often do you see a black clown? And then tie that in with how often do you see a black female clown? We have one of the few black female clowns in the entire world on Black Education Station's House of Wonder series. Like, the history making does not stop. Oh my goodness, I'm so y'all got me. I'm just so excited. I'm gonna stop talking.
Is there a specific, I don't know if I missed this, but is there a specific age group, or what is the age range for Black Education Station?
It's birth through 10 years old. So it's think about it in terms of kind of like rated G. So it's definitely for infants to 10 years old. But like I said, I do teach middle school, and it still is appropriate for kids who are a little older because a lot of it is coaching, character reinforcement, and even kids in that middle school age range still need that extra reinforcement, and they love it.
I'm putting the link in the chat.
Thank you.
that right?
Right. Yeah, that looks right. Thank you.
Okay, and okay, is there anything else that you guys want to share with us?
Hotep.
No, I think we said it all. I mean, hopefully, I don't know how many people are watching this now, but hopefully, if they have questions, feel free to ask us. I'm here. I'm the chairman of the board. I'm also a contributor to the network with the Hustle Brothers and Black Lion and Cubs, which are my brands. Troy is also a contributor to House of Wonder. Same with Coach Brown. Daisy the Clown, man, I'm just so excited we got you a part of this as well. And so if you have questions, feel free to ask. But again, we just want to encourage all of you, even if you don't have children, to invest in Black Education Station. You can gift a subscription to someone else, a family, a friend of yours that you know. You can gift a subscription to someone else, even if you don't have your own children. It's just that important. And that's really the message that we want to communicate to everyone watching, is that you don't just subscribe to Black Education Station because you have children or because it's the best thing in the world. You subscribe because it's important, because you believe in Black excellence. You understand how important something like this is to our country, to our families, and ultimately to our children. And if we're serious about making significant change in this country, we have to stop asking other people to do for us that which we can do and have the responsibility to do for ourselves. That's why I get behind Black Education Station. That's why I'm so excited about it. And I hope that other people watching this do the same. I'm done with that. That's my final comment.
Absolutely. Yep.
All
So
right.
I'll make my last statement as well. Listen, Attorney Bumpus Jackson, thank you for this platform. Thank you for all the people that's watching us this evening and learning about Black Education Station for the first time. When you visit the site and you get your subscription started, one of the first things I'm asking you to do is tell everybody about it. Go to your Facebook page, go to your X page. You know, if you still rock with X like that, go to your X page. Go to your Instagram page for sure, and tell everybody about Black Education Station. Um, I heard one thing early. Well, probably it wasn't this week. It was last week, and I heard someone talk about how we want to look, how the Black nation wants to look, and we always want to look good, right? Everybody says, "Oh man, you look good, you feel good. You know that means you're gonna play good or work good, right?" And in the sports world, you know, always, you know what I'm saying? You know, we have the gloves on. You know, we got the little towel hanging off to the side. You know, we got to show out, be ready. You know what I'm saying? When we hit the field, we got to look good so we can make these plays and all that and win the game, right? But the word I want to talk about tonight is, yeah, we can look good all day. We want to put the rims on the car. We got the big fancy houses and all this stuff. But this what has to stop. Last week, I got a phone call from one of my good friends that's an educator at the high school level here in Metro Atlanta. And he was in tears because he ran into a 17-year-old young man in the school with a 0.5 GPA. And he just realized he was not going to graduate. And he asked the young man, well, what are you going to do? Then the young man said he's going to be a YouTuber. He said, oh, okay. So he started showing him some of the stuff he was doing online. He's as an educator, he's also a digital marketer. His business is digital marketing. So he was trying to show the young man something, and the young man couldn't even read what he was showing. And the word that he was having trouble with initially was blog, B-L-O-G. So can you imagine a 17-year-old young man with a 0.5 GPA that actually goes to school every day, and he can't read the word blog? And he's talking about he's going to be a YouTuber. So let me say this right now. We must utilize streaming platforms like Black Education Station first and foremost, so our young people can learn how to read. That's an embarrassment. That's an embarrassment. And it had my brother in tears. And I told him, I said, hey man, his parents have let him down, and this school system has let this young man down. Because there's no way he can be 17 years old in a high school and he can't read. That's ridiculous. And that means if there's one, that means there's many, many more. So right now, when you log into Black Education Station, not only will you see House of Wonder, but you'll see a wonderful piece on there about reading revolution. You'll see on there about how we can teach our babies their ABCs and one, two, threes right now. So when they go to school or they're homeschooled or whatever form of formal education they start getting, they are ready. And that's how important Black Education Station is. So, hey, get your subscription started today. If you do not have children of your own in that age group, sponsor 10 kids today. Give a gift to somebody else. So we
Absolutely.
have to help our young people establish themselves as young people that can read, that can write, that can talk, that can do math, and make it happen for themselves in this life. And we're here to support them and help them do that. One love to y'all. And again, thank you, Attorney Bumpus Jackson, for this opportunity to share the Black Education Station and the House of Wonder with your wonderful audience tonight.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson. We appreciate you, Dr. Bumpus Jackson. This has been an
Yes.
honor and a pleasure for you to
Thank
take the
you.
time and dedicate this day to us for Black Education Station for the sake of our children, collective community. Thank you so much.
Thank
No,
you.
thank
Have
you
a
guys
great
for
night.
all that you do. And we will all continue to spread the word and let people know about Black Education Station. We talk about all the time keeping our kids and keeping them safe.
Mhm.
And like all of you guys have said, it is our responsibility and it starts at home. Everything starts at home. A lot of times I know, even as I'm guilty of it myself, we're guilty of just sending our kids to school and thinking that everything that they need they're going to get from there, but that is 100% not the case. Especially with children, our community. There are a lot of different factors that go into their learning abilities and the actual things that they are being taught. They aren't being taught everything that they need at school. So I am very thankful that you guys were able to put this platform together. And I hope that it continues to grow and there's much success. And I know as far as me and our community, we'll do everything we can do to continue to promote Black Education Station.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Okay, guys. Well, we didn't have WTF this week. Not a lot going on. I know Yak had court today, and it looks like it was just reset till April 9th. I don't know exactly what happened. I heard Miss Sylvia was supposed to be doing a live to update us, so I don't know if she's done that or not. But been a kind of quiet week, minus a few more plane crash. But other than that, not a lot to talk about this week. So I thought that it would be a great week to have Hotep and the other members of Black Education Station come give us a little bit more information on the platform. I know he had come and talked to us previously. So I just wanted to give you guys some information. And that's about it. Is there anything else we need to talk about? Any more questions? Anything you guys got to say before I head on out? Anything else? Because we are at 40 minutes. We got, I'll give you guys an hour. So Got 20 more minutes. I see all you guys saying congratulations. Thank you guys so much. I look a mess and I'm so tired. All right. Well, I am heading out. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I've been working on some content, so I do have some content that I'll be uploading to YouTube. She did? I haven't talked to Miss Jefferson today. But I mean, if the girls want to get on, I will get back on. I just wanted to do something separate from our WTF. But if they contact me and we getting on, baby, I will get right back on. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. It's 7:47. So okay. Okay. Well, let me call her because I haven't heard anything. And if that's what we're doing, I'll see you guys in about an hour.